At INTM, our mission is to give an open forum to non-biological parents to share their success stories. Encourage the listener that there is still hope. There are 8 participants that will be sharing their personal parenting experiences. We come to invite you to trust God and to encourage you to lose the illusion that you may have previously developed from others that have experienced a negative run. And go ahead, move outside of the box and take the risk to love deep inside the realm of parenting. Welcome to our world. What emotional skills did you possess and need to properly raise the children? I know that you're stable. Mm-hmm. I can tell that. Mm-hmm. You know, did they alter your life in any kind of way?
They stopped me a little bit from really jumping up and going. Like I normally, take flights here and there, but it was kind of like, okay, I had these boys and I had to think about like, okay, I'm going. Oh, no, I can't go right now. Okay. And then my mom was working, so everybody was working. So like I said, God had already set me down. Like, okay, you stop me from working. So I think that was the time for me to be sitting down because my children was going away. I mean, not going away, but going to high school. So that's a whole different story. So I had to be sitting and making sure nobody coming in my house, coming to my door. So, yeah, but other than that, nothing.
Perfect. Vaniscia, I heard you say that God, you promised you this house and you told him that if he gave it to you, you would do exactly what he wanted you to do. You would walk in his in your purpose and in his will. Mm-hmm. Were you financially able to take these babies when you accepted them?
Well, at the time I thought I was because I was supposed to have my other half. Uh-huh. And I was like, okay, once that didn't work out, I was like, okay, God, what am I supposed to do now? So as any other mom, I started making, preparing myself for different things. So a lot of stuff, but as far as me buying nice stuff for myself, I had to put that on the back burner and get something.
Okay, like that coat you walked in here with that I want, that you have to leave.
Okay, so yeah, but nothing really too hard, because again, God was in it. Because even when they came and knocked on the door to me, some hey, you didn't pay these taxes. Take this, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm ripping, I'm running again. You're supposed to have that help, and I didn't have that help. Okay. So with that, I was like, okay, well, let me find out other ways I can make it happen. So as a mom, I did what I had to do. Okay. To stay where I'm staying now. So I never had to move. I mean, as far as financially. I mean, I always put stuff aside. So for a rainy day. So I always was ahead of the game, kind of, I would say, per se.
You got wisdom.
Yeah.
That's wisdom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God, and like I said earlier, it all belongs to him.
Oh, yes.
So,
he give it, he can take it. Humble.
If you didn't have it, he was going to provide because you promised him, Mm-hmm. And you kept your word.
Oh, yeah. I know it's nothing but God because when we first moved in there, it was that mortgage and stuff was over $1,800. Oh, I cried many days and nights. I was like, Lord, you got to fix this now. You gave me this. Oh, yeah, baby, he fixed it.
He fixed it.
Yes, he did.
And anything he do is good.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Anything he do is good.
Anything he touches, yes.
In the beginning, were you easily able to incorporate a sense of stability into getting them comfortable into their new lifestyle?
These babies came there like I'm telling you, like they were mine already. And one of them always stayed clingy. He always stayed clingy. The other one was just free willy. Hey, how you doing? He look at me dance, and he'd just go with anybody. Uh-huh. But when they came to me, it was just like they was away on vacation and just came back home. Uh-huh. It's like everything. That's my bed. This, and we sleep with mommy. And it was like, okay, they calling me mommy. Now should I be telling them no? Yeah. So I just went with the flow. So, and ever since then, I've been mommy to them. I'm mommy now. I always been mom. And I explained to them, even when we used to go to the events, y'all have brand new bikes I bought. And so I had already prepared them. If they call your winning ticket, what we doing? We giving it to another kid that don't have. And so, I mean, at first it was a struggle. Ooh, but now it's just like, oh, yeah, we got a bike. And they smiling. Here you go. And it's like, you know, and then the kid want to give them a hug and stuff. Yeah. So now they got that sense of like, okay, I can help somebody else.
You see what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
You know who you're creating. Mm-hmm. You're recreating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, good things.
Oh, yeah. You know. Especially nowadays, you have to.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, yes.
God is good. Again.
Yes. Okay. And again and again.
Well, Vaniscia, I just want to thank you for this opportunity, girl.
Thank you for having me.
I know we gave it to you, but you gave it to us.
Well, thank you for having me.
To allow us to share, you know, and together, yes. You know, and you just opened up a new area.
Okay.
You know, you're allowing the world to see that it's still good.
Yes.
It's still good people in the world,
yes.
That are able to open up and to share what. Sometimes it's the little that you have.
Oh, yes.
That God will increase.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So before we conclude this interview, would you just like to offer, I want to give you this opportunity to give the audience your personal thoughts of the sacrifice that you have made to humanity by offering your services to raise children that solely depended upon your love and support for their survival.
Okay, as we speak, I've been, I just took off from, I ain't gonna say take off, I kind of put it to the side so I can get out in the streets and start working with the youth. Because I have young ladies that came to my house where there's a lot of stuff going on. I guess they felt comfortable because the sign outside said daycare. So they had to know that it's got to be a safe haven for it to be a daycare. Our places, I mean, but again, I think they feel more comfortable. Okay. And so not only with that, I'm working with women, like I'm sitting down with you, and there's so many women that's opening up about so much stuff. And as far as like domestic violence, because the boys had some stuff going on with that. And so it's not only the women that are being abused, it's men. And see, men are macho, so they're not going to come out and share their stories. So just having 2-3 people that's come together to get it lifted off their chest or whatever, it's okay to have bad days. You know, everybody have bad days, but you have to learn to be, it's okay not to be okay, as always was so. It's okay not to be okay sometimes, you know. So with that, I just think everybody just need to, you know, pay more attention, especially to our youth. All this suicide and it's just a lot going on out here.
Yeah.
A lot of people are hurting. And so just to do something small like I normally do, I might do a pay it forward, as they say. I might be on the grocery store and see somebody struggling to get some change out. Don't worry about it, I got it. So, right. And that just does something. This one lady, she walked, and she was saying, no one ever did this for me before. She gave me the biggest hug. She said, I was wondering, like, when is my time going to come for somebody to pay for my stuff? And I'm like, what? And we were in a thrift store. And she had some stuff. And I just paid for it.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my gosh. She said last time it was a man that pointed behind me and paid for the lady's stuff behind me. She said, I kept wondering, when is my turn? And like I say, I don't have a lot yet because God going to open up the floodgates.
Oh, yeah.
But the little I have, it's the world to somebody else. Yes. So, yes. So,
you study sowing seeds.
Yes.
You study sowing seeds.
Yes.
I just thank God for the opportunity to be able to talk to you. I want you to know that you were the very first person that I interviewed. Wow. And I thank God, my daughter had emergency at home and she had to leave. But I thank God for the opportunity to be able to sit down and talk to you and allow you to open up. And then you think that you received, but I received, you know, and I just thank God again for that, you know, because you encouraged me, you know, to keep interviewing.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yes.
I just want to thank God for you, okay?
I thank you for you. There's so many women that wants to tell these stories, and a lot of people are afraid, or it's a lot going on. So a lot of people, they might work in a smaller comfort, not in front of the camera, because I'm not a camera person.
Okay. But you fit in so well.
Thank you.
You fit in.
Yes.
Beautiful outside and inside.
Thank you.
Inside and outside.
Thank you.
I try. Reverse it. Same thing. Yes. Yes. So, Vaniscia East Adams, on behalf of I'm Not the Mother staff members, we would like to present you with an award of achievement.
Thank you.
For the service and support that you so freely offered out of love. We want to say thank you, and may God continue to bless and keep you forever. We thank you for allowing us the opportunity to give you this platform to share your story. And we want you to know that we love you. And if you ever want to come back, please feel free to do so.
Absolutely.
Okay, we love you and thank you so much. This is the certificate that we would like to present to you.
Thank you so much. On behalf of I Am Not the Mother, I would just like to take this time to thank them for inviting me out to tell my story and thank them for this great certificate of appreciation.